Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hayden Aquilon here with another long overdue video. I wanted to touch base with you guys, let you know what's going on here with the business. A lot has changed, but a lot still remains the same as well. What we're doing right now is I basically wanted to stick with one business model. So before I was doing direct-to-consumer fulfillment with Amazon. I was wholesaling. I did try a green pallet or two, which for those of you who don't know, that's just basically scanning in order to build a profitable FBA green pallet to send in to anyone who wants to basically receive the pallet, list it, and get sales immediately. And those, we were providing a 3x return on average. So, you know, if the pallet was worth $6,000, we were charging them like $1,900 or so, $1,800 plus a small freight cost. So what we've really jumped into doing in order to basically scale this thing up is we've gone 100%, well, 95%, call it wholesale. So we're flipping pallets, we're selling green pallets, we're flipping DVD pallets. So essentially what we've become is we're just glorified sorters now, and that's allowed us to basically focus on the sorting and scanning aspect of it, building pallets, getting them out as quick as possible. I've hired 2 more people. We're now at, essentially there's 6 of us total, including me. 2 guys, well, 3 of them are part-time, 3 full, including me. So everything's gone up. Overhead's gone up. Warehouse costs have gone up. You know, labor's gone up. Everything's gone up. And that was one thing where I just thought to myself, look, I could play quote unquote smaller for a while and keep doing, you know, Amazon book sales and media sales, you know, on their platform. And it was going good. And it was, you know, it was building every month almost. And things were looking good. It just wasn't, I wanted to get to where I need to go faster. And I think by doing the model I'm doing now, which by the way, is not more superior. It just fits my, you know, what I want to do and what goals I want to achieve. And it's not for everybody in the fact that you need a ton of sources. I mean, you have to have access to to make this thing work, you need like 4 truckloads a month minimum just to get it going. Ideally, you're getting more than 4 truckloads a month, which is essentially 200 skids of books. So, you know, if you can get together the resources, if you can find all the customers, which, you know, we've been doing on bookpallets.com, that's our site. We also get leads from austinbookdonations.com, which is, you know, another site for lead generation for us. And that's been great. I haven't spent a dime on advertising, but it's still delivering on a consistent basis. I even got a message this morning about a guy who's got, you know, quote unquote hundreds of books that he wants to just give away. So we're gonna go grab those. And yeah, it's just been, look, it didn't take long. And again, shout out to Matthew Osborne for providing me with, you know, insight on building those websites out at the Turn the Page event. But I'm glad I did that. It was a great investment in my time and barely any resources. It was like $12 to set up. But, you know, and then there's an ongoing fee of like, I don't know, it's like 18 or 20 bucks a month, which is well worth it. But I just wanted to give you guys an update there. Also, if you're doing FBA, you're going to want to get in as much as you can in the next month, because I think that they're going to have a major problem with processing pallets in. I think there already is a problem from what I've heard. Again, I'm not sending in FBA right now. I'm MFing like 5% of books that the ranks are too high to provide to someone in a pallet. I don't want to sell books that don't sell to someone else, but I have the space to hold them. So I'm willing to wait and see if we can sell those kinds of books. Typically we're keeping anything over 2 million rank. With that being said, plenty of books over 2 million rank sell, but again, it's just, I want faster turnover for customers that are buying them. I want them to turn fast. So that's what we're doing right now. I would recommend you not switch fully, but just play smart with it. So if you're getting, let's say you're doing FBA, the holidays are around the corner, we have Q4, everything. Storage fees go up. There's a bunch of lag time for them to process your pallets. I think the smarter thing to do would be to do something like this, would be pick a certain profit amount. So say you want to sell any book that's $10 profit or more, you change it to MF instead for the next couple months. And so you have a little amount of books that you're fulfilling on your own, and say your garage, or even just like a bookshelf. I mean, it's not going to be a ton of books for most of you. So fulfill all the books that are high dollar value, so that you're able to turn those over quick, list them immediately, sell them quickly. And you don't have to wait for turnover at Amazon. And then obviously it's worth your time, your own time, to fulfill and do packaging and shipping, because then, you can say, okay, yeah, I'm fulfilling my own books right now, but it's a $20 profit book, and I did it in a minute. It's worth your time. So just do that. Sell all the high dollar value books yourself. Obviously you want the ranks to be somewhat decent, and then send everything else off to FBA via LTL pallet shipments. And those lower profit books you'll get in eventually, but at least you'll be able to recoup most of your money and make those high dollar value sales, with the hopefully shorter tail books that are more profitable. So I hope that helps you guys. If you have any questions about the websites we created, want more details into what we're doing, if you're interested in any of the green pallets we have, let us know. We honestly probably won't have any for you at this point, because we're booked out. And we actually have, what's really cool is I have a contract with a couple people for ongoing pallets, providing ongoing pallets. So that's nice, because I can forecast out numbers. I can buy even more supply up front and negotiate down rates a little bit with books, which has been nice. So, again, we might have some, we might not, but just if you are interested in it, you can go to bookpallets.com and just fill out the little quick form, and we'll just see if it's right for you and if it works. So anyways, guys, I hope you're all doing well. I wish you all the best as usual. I'm going to be putting out more content that is not directly based on books, but it's things that have all helped me with my book journey. So more to come, and I'm working on setting up a studio right now in my office. Oh yeah, no, one more thing I forgot. So I have a book I'm writing, that's it's basically done at this point. I already have everything done. The cover's done, the design's done. I have an ISBN for it. I have everything done. I just want to make sure that I'm covering all the bases, and it's basically just starting your own book business or media business from day one, 0 revenue, all the way to getting it up to $500,000 a year or more. And I want to just know from you guys what you think are the most important aspects of starting and running the business, what you are unsure about, stuff that you'd want answered. I talk about a ton. I talk about cash flow. I talk about hiring employees. I just talk about anything that's really a lot of the stuff that you don't get on YouTube. That's what I talk about on the book. I don't talk about like how to set up an Amazon account or how to list books on Exceller list. I don't, that information's already out there, and it's provided by those actual companies, and they do a good job of it. So I don't go into any of that stuff. It's for beginners, and it's for intermediate people that are in the game. So I think bare minimum, you'll get like a 10 to 100x return on the book. Like, no joke. You know, if you implement one or two things, just one thing even from the book, it's going to be great for you. So that'll be coming out before Christmas is the goal. But I do want to get feedback from you guys. If you could put it in the comments below the video, that'd be great, so I can have it all in one place. And that way I'll address it right then and there if I am already doing it, or hey, that's a great idea, I'll add it in there. And also, what I'm gonna do to make it a lot more incentivized for you guys too is, if you ask a question or you want something in the book that you think is relevant, I'm gonna have a section in the book where I put these, and I'm gonna actually reference your name in the book, and I'm gonna put it in there. Just, you know, basically like questions from YouTube subscribers, you know, whatever, and then I'll do a shout out in there, so that'll be cool. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Thanks for listening as always. Talk soon.